Have you ever pondered about Sigma males and how they navigate societal expectations? Sigma males never complain about these common issues that drive everyone else crazy. In the realm of personality types, Sigma males stand out as a fascinating breed. These are the introverted mavericks of society, the lone wolves who choose to dance to the beat of their own drum. They don't conform to societal norms and expectations, preferring instead to forge their own path. Sigma males are the epitome of self-reliance and self-sufficiency. They don't rely on the validation of others to define their worth or shape their identity. Instead, they draw strength from within, finding satisfaction in their own accomplishments and personal growth. They value their freedom and independence above all else, often leading a lifestyle that is unorthodox and intriguing. They are the adventurers, the explorers, and the thinkers who are not afraid to challenge the status quo. They are the ones who dare to step outside their comfort zone, to question, to seek, and to discover. Yet in a society that thrives on conformity and uniformity, the Sigma males often find themselves under the spotlight. The societal pressure to fit in, to conform, and to be part of the herd is immense. It's a constant tug-of-war between the desire to stay true to oneself and the need to navigate the societal maze. But here's the fascinating thing about Sigma males. They don't complain about these pressures. They don't bemoan the societal expectations or norms that they choose not to adhere to. Instead, they embrace the challenge. They relish the opportunity to be different, to be unique, and to be themselves. So, why is it that Sigma males never complain about the things that most people often do? What sets them apart, and how do they manage to stay unfazed in the face of societal pressures? These are intriguing questions that warrant a deeper exploration. So buckle up and get ready for a journey into the mind of a Sigma male. As we delve into the intriguing world of Sigma males, let's explore some of the things they never complain about that most people often do. Picture a typical office environment. For most, it's a source of stress and dissatisfaction, but not for our Sigma male. Now imagine a character. Let's call him John. John is an embodiment of the Sigma male archetype. Unlike many of his colleagues, you won't find John entangled in the web of office politics or complaining about the boss. Instead, he is independent, carving his own path and focusing on his personal goals and self-improvement. Within the walls of the workplace, John doesn't seek validation or approval from others. He is self-assured, comfortable in his own skin, and exudes a quiet confidence that sets him apart. He doesn't grumble about the workload or get overly concerned about promotions. For John, work is not a battleground for proving superiority, but an arena to hone his skills and grow professionally. John is not swayed by the office gossip or the race for the corner office. He is there to do his job and do it well. His satisfaction comes from personal achievement, rather than societal recognition. He doesn't complain about the corporate ladder because he isn't trying to climb it the same way others are. He has his own ladder, one that's aligned with his personal goals and values. This doesn't mean John is a loner or antisocial. On the contrary, he communicates effectively and works well within a team. He just doesn't get caught up in the unnecessary drama that often permeates the workplace. He is a problem solver, not a complainer. He takes challenges in stride, viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. John's approach to work might seem unconventional to some, but it is this very approach that makes him a Sigma male. He is not defined by the workplace hierarchy or the traditional measures of success. He defines success on his own terms, focusing on self-improvement and personal fulfillment. While others may grumble about promotions and office politics, Sigma males focus on their personal journey and growth. Social settings can be daunting for many, but not for the Sigma male. When it comes to navigating the complex dynamics of social gatherings, Sigma males have a distinctive approach. Unlike the alpha, who seeks to lead, or the beta, who often follows, the Sigma male operates outside of these typical social hierarchies. They're like the lone wolves of society, preferring their own company to the hustle and bustle of group dynamics. Let's delve a little deeper into this. Picture a party scene. Music, laughter, groups of people engaged in animated chatter. Where do you think you might find the Sigma male? Perhaps you envisage him as the life of the party, or maybe the wallflower. In reality, he's neither. You see, the Sigma male doesn't feel the need to be the center of attention, nor does he feel uncomfortable in the limelight. He simply doesn't seek it. Instead, he might be found having a meaningful conversation with one individual or quietly observing from the sidelines. Now, this doesn't mean that Sigma males are antisocial. On the contrary, they often possess a deep understanding of human nature and social dynamics. They just prefer quality over quantity when it comes to social interactions. They're selective, not because they think they're superior, but because they value their time and energy. You might think that Sigma males would feel lonely or out of place, but that's where you'd be wrong. They don't complain about being alone or not fitting in because they find contentment in solitude. They appreciate the freedom it brings, the freedom to think, to reflect, and to operate on their own terms. This is a strength, not a weakness. It's a sign of self-sufficiency and emotional resilience. So the next time you're at a social gathering and you spot someone comfortably existing outside the typical social cliques, remember they might just be a Sigma male, finding fulfillment in their own unique way. Sigma males find contentment in solitude, something that many may struggle to comprehend. The dating world is filled with expectations, but the Sigma male dances to a different tune. When we delve into the realm of relationships, Sigma males bring forth a refreshing perspective. You see, the Sigma male doesn't conform to societal pressures. He doesn't feel compelled to be in a relationship just because everyone else is, or because it's what's expected of him. For the Sigma male, the essence of a relationship lies in the genuine connection he shares with his partner, not the label or the timeline that society often imposes. Often misunderstood as loners or introverts, Sigma males are simply selective. They prefer quality over quantity, choosing to invest their time and energy in meaningful connections rather than fleeting encounters. This isn't to say that they shy away from relationships. Rather, they approach them with a different mindset. They value authenticity and depth, seeking partners who resonate with their unique worldview and appreciate their distinctive journey. This approach may not align with the conventional dating norms, but for the Sigma male, it's not about fitting into a mold. It's about honoring their individuality and staying true to their values. They don't complain about being single, as they understand that solitude can be an enriching experience. They cherish their independence and make the most of their alone time, using it to introspect, grow, and evolve. Instead of succumbing to the societal pressure of following a typical relationship timeline, dating, engagement, marriage, and so on, Sigma males are more inclined towards forging their own path. They don't feel the need to rush into commitments or adhere to societal standards. Their journey in love is not dictated by societal norms, but by their own feelings and experiences. They may choose to remain single until they find someone who truly understands and appreciates them for who they are, or they may decide to commit when they feel ready, not when society deems it appropriate. Sigma males also bring a unique perspective to the dynamics within a relationship. They value open communication, emotional intelligence, and mutual respect. They strive for a partnership where both individuals can grow and thrive, not one where one dominates the other. They believe in giving their partner the space to be their own person while also being there to support them. In essence, the Sigma male's approach to relationships is as unique as they are. It's not about conforming to societal expectations, but about embracing their individuality and forging their own path. They seek connections that are meaningful, authentic, and enriching, and they're not afraid to wait for the right person or the right moment. They understand that love is not a race, but a journey, and they're willing to take the road less traveled to find it. In the world of dating, Sigma males forge their own unique path. Sigma males possess unique strengths that allow them to navigate life differently. Indeed, they are the game changers, the rule breakers, who choose to tread on paths less taken. One of their most striking strengths is their fierce independence. Sigma males are like lone wolves, comfortable in their solitude, and not reliant on the approval or acceptance of a group. This independence is not born out of arrogance, but rather a deep-seated belief in their abilities and the confidence to take on the world single-handedly. This independence goes hand in hand with their self-sufficiency. They are not just emotionally self-reliant, but also capable of taking care of their physical and financial needs. They do not seek help unless absolutely necessary, choosing to rely on their skills and resources. This self-sufficiency is not merely a trait, but a testament to their resilience and resourcefulness. They are the masters of their own fate, not waiting for opportunities, but creating them. The third strength lies in their ability to resist societal pressures. In a world where everyone is running a rat race, Sigma males choose to step aside. They do not conform to societal norms or expectations. Instead, they create their own norms, live by their own rules. They are not swayed by popular opinion or trends. They hold their ground, staying true to their beliefs and values, even if it means standing alone. This resistance to societal pressures allows them to carve their own niche, to live authentically and unapologetically. These strengths, however, do not make them aloof or detached. Sigma males are keen observers and excellent listeners. They may not be the life of the party, but they are the ones who understand the room better than anyone else. They are empathetic, understanding, and considerate. They value quality over quantity, depth over surface-level interactions. They may have fewer friends, but those friendships are deep and meaningful. Sigma males also possess a unique approach to life. They are not driven by the desire to be at the top, but by the desire to understand, to learn, and to grow. They are introspective, always in a quest for self-improvement and self-discovery. They do not measure success by materialistic standards, but by personal growth and satisfaction. In essence, Sigma males are not just non-conformists, but they are also trailblazers. They are not afraid to venture into the unknown, to take risks, and to challenge the status quo. They're not bound by societal norms or expectations, but rather, they set their own benchmarks and standards. They are not followers, but leaders in their own right. These strengths empower Sigma males to live life on their own terms. They do not seek validation from the world, but find it within themselves. They do not aspire to fit into boxes, but choose to break them. They are the architects of their own lives, shaping it with their strengths and living it on their own terms. Despite their strengths, Sigma males are often misunderstood. This misunderstanding typically stems from a few common misconceptions. Let's delve into these myths and shed light on the truth behind the enigmatic Sigma male. First off, one widespread misconception is that Sigma males are antisocial. This is not entirely accurate. Sigma males are not against social interaction. Rather, they prefer meaningful and substantial conversations over idle chatter. They thrive on deep connections and can find superficial socializing draining and unfulfilling. So, while they might not be the life of the party, they are certainly not antisocial. They simply choose their social interactions wisely, cherishing quality over quantity. Next up, some people mistake the Sigma male's self-sufficiency for indifference or apathy. This too is a misunderstanding. Sigma males are self-reliant and independent, yes, but this does not mean they are indifferent to the world around them. They are often deeply reflective and thoughtful individuals who care about the world and the people in it. Their independence is not a sign of indifference, but rather a testament to their resilience and ability to handle things on their own terms. Another myth that surrounds Sigma males is that they are loners or hermits. While it's true that Sigma males value their solitude, labeling them as loners can be misleading. They value their alone time because it allows them to recharge, reflect, and focus on their personal growth. But this does not mean they shun human connection. On the contrary, they crave genuine relationships and deep bonds. They simply prefer to interact on a more personal and intimate level, rather than in large, impersonal groups. Lastly, there's a misconception that Sigma males are emotionless or cold. This assumption could not be further from the truth. Sigma males do have emotions, just like everyone else. They might not wear their hearts on their sleeves, but this doesn't mean they don't feel. They simply process and express their emotions in a more private and internalized manner. Their emotional depth is often hidden beneath a calm and composed exterior. In essence, these misconceptions stem from a lack of understanding about the Sigma male's nature. They are not antisocial, indifferent, loners, or emotionless. They are introspective, independent, selective in their social interactions, and private with their emotions. Misunderstanding them is easy. Understanding them requires a willingness to look beyond conventional social norms and expectations. So the next time you encounter a Sigma male, remember, their quiet demeanor is not a sign of disinterest, but a reflection of their depth. Their preference for solitude is not indifference, but a sign of self-reflection, and their emotional reserve is not a lack of feeling, but a different way of processing emotions. Understanding Sigma males require us to look beyond societal norms and expectations, and in doing so, we might just discover that there's a lot more to these mysterious individuals than meets the eye. Sigma males present a unique approach to life, one that defies societal norms. As we've explored throughout this journey, Sigma males dance to their own beat, valuing their freedom, independence, and self-reliance above all else. They choose not to complain about the things that most people do because they understand that life is not about what happens to you, but how you respond to it. Let's take a moment to recap the salient points we've covered in this video. In the workplace, Sigma males are often perceived as aloof or detached. However, their quiet demeanor belies a focused analytical mind that thrives on problem-solving and innovation. They are not motivated by status or power, but by the intrinsic value of the work they do. In social settings, Sigma males prefer meaningful interactions over casual small talk. They may not be the life of the party, but they form deep, lasting connections with those they let into their inner circle. Their social circle may be small, but it is rich in authenticity and mutual respect. When it comes to relationships, Sigma males are not swayed by societal expectations of masculinity. They are comfortable in their skin, and they seek partners who appreciate them for who they truly are, not who society thinks they should be. They value emotional intelligence and seek deep, meaningful connections. We also explored the strengths of Sigma males, which include their independence, critical thinking skills, and self-reliance. They have a strong sense of self, which allows them to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. They are not easily swayed by the opinions of others, which allows them to stay true to their values and beliefs. In debunking the misconceptions about Sigma males, we learned that their quiet demeanor is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. They are not loners, but choose to spend their time wisely, focusing on personal growth and self-improvement rather than seeking external validation. Embracing the Sigma male lifestyle is not about becoming a hermit or shunning society. It's about valuing your independence, following your own path, and not being afraid to stand up for what you believe in. It's about understanding that life's challenges are not something to complain about, but opportunities for growth and learning. In a world that often pressures us to conform, Sigma males remind us of the value of authenticity and personal freedom. They teach us that it's okay to be different, to value our independence, and to not be swayed by societal expectations. So whether you identify as a Sigma male or not, there's something we can all learn from their unique approach to life. In a world that often pressures us to conform, Sigma males remind us of the value of authenticity and personal freedom.